Also, actually, let me just say the reason why I love this piece. I better go back so you can see it. The reason why I love this piece is because, as you just heard, it's elegant and melodious, and classical sounding, and just joyful and lovely. It's by the great, I think he's German, composer Schumann. It's a really lovely piece, but it's also relatively simple. You could even play it at half speed if you were struggling. But it's all, well, it's almost all one beat notes, da 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 da, and then a little rest because you get to rest on the T because it's two, and then in again, and then just here has a little bit of a flourish. So really, this is the kind of piece which is a really great ambassador for Musitude, because with this kind of piece, you can explain the concept of Musitude to somebody who knows their way around a QWERTY keyboard and can type, and then you can sit them down, and they don't even have to start at the very, very beginning. You sit them down in front of this, and yes, in the beginning, they might have the habit of playing it like they're typing, which would be. But, they soon learn that press and hold the key to sustain the note. And then before long, they just find themselves typing, or playing rather. And you can see this transformation happen on the face, especially with the ones who were initially cynical and the ones who tell me they're cynical. That's the best ones. You can see this transformation on their face from this dubious, cynical, skeptical is the right word, not cynical, sorry. The ones who are skeptical. And you can see it, they start playing it, especially if it's a melody they know. And then they start playing it, and you can see this look of doubt come over their face. Am I playing this, or am I just pushing keys and that's telling the computer to play the melody? But they make maybe a little mistake here or there, or hold a note too long, and they realize, no, I've got agency. I'm actually playing this. And it's kind of like what you might feel if you just suddenly realize you could fly. People just, they start to realize, holy crap, I'm actually reading music notation, interfacing with the interface of an instrument. And I'm playing music. I'm playing a piece of music. And they've got it so lodged in their head that they're not musicians. That's not for me. I'm not musical. I like music, but I can't play music. No, it's the traditional music system, which is great. I mean, it's provided great things for us over the centuries, but it wasn't created in the age of UX and UI design and user-centric design. It wasn't created to be easy because, well, after all, it was created by geniuses. And the one problem a lot of geniuses have is they don't really understand why everybody else isn't a genius. So sometimes they create an overly complex system that makes sense to them. It's like an elementary school level to them. So yeah, that's what's stopping all the people that want to be musicians from being musicians. I'm not saying, based on my playing or others, I'm not saying that you're going to be a great professional musician, but that's not the objective, is it? What is the objective? The objective is simple. It's the same objective with everything: to feel joy. You get to feel joy because you did something and you accomplished something, and you did something that you find wonderful and you feel joy. You don't necessarily want to be a music teacher, performer, composer, or a music star. Most people want to be able to play an instrument so they can move up one level on the joy ladder from passively listening to music to playing music. And once you've done that, I've actually just invented that word, joy ladder. After you've done that, you move up another rung in the joy ladder, which means you play a duet with the website, but two people, two laptops side by side. Boom! Next level joy ladder. They're playing with others. What's the next level after that? They practice a piece together and play it for some friends, or a little audience, or a bigger audience, for their family or friends. And then what's the next level after that? The next level after that is they get familiar with the keyboard as a musical instrument interface, the QWERTY keyboard, or on the phone. And they wake up with the melody in their head like we all do sometimes. And they just hack it out there. And they save that melody. Hey, Wakey Trin. And then what have they done? They've composed. So we're going to add composing features to the site, and then they save it. So now they're not just listening to music, they're actually playing it themselves. maybe playing it with others, for others, and it's a piece that they composed. So you've hit the apex, the pinnacle of the joy pyramid there. That's what Musitude is going to do. That's what Musitude is building right now. Oh, cool. Any requests, Wakey Train? I will play whatever you request if it's on the site. But seeing as I've been talking about this piece, blabbing on, I'm going to play it again. So yeah, just notice how simple it is. And it's a little bit fast, but it can be slowed down. Here we go. Computer's playing part 2 and I'm playing part 1.